Hunter with the Black Dragon form. It's like a movie scene out there.
Michael Bay.
Like Michael Bay with a lot of explosions. I like it.
Like Spielberg.
Expect that, man.
Oh, wow. The movie references, ladies and gentlemen, oozing, coming through your screen. Welcome to game number 1, BREN ESPORTS versus NEXPLAY EVOS. Here's interesting to watch, because BREN, they gave Rebo the thumbs. I was expecting to go to Flaptizi, but they gave the box to Flaptizi. That's his hero for sure, but what does it mean? Did they plan to hold on the side lanes?
I mean, the scary thing is, BREN, I mean, that's not even super surprising. The most surprising thing is they're going for a marksman jungle.
That's true.
Like, that's something that teams are gonna be hesitant to do from now on, right?
Yeah, the mechanics that came through the patch would rather say you don't.
They shouldn't, but and I was half expecting a box jungle, to be honest.
True, or a Thanos jungle even.
Same.
Thanos jungle actually clears faster. So, you gotta say, what's BREN thinking here? That's the biggest question.
Oh, well, I think what Few is thinking is I gotta get out of here, flicker on through the purple buff wall, using that Cyclone Eye, getting the hell out of dodge, saving himself one. A minute and 30 seconds in. What's Rebo thinking? That's 3 members of NEXPLAY EVOS. He throws his sights out.
Yeah.
Nothing much.
Yeah, not much, and I think that's to be expected at this point. Yeah, and both of these players, really on the top side, I think they should accumulate gold a lot faster than we're going to be used to here, especially with H2O back on the Yi Sun Shin.
Oh, yeah. This is a hero that's hit or miss for H2. As noted by fans, especially those who watched him struggle with the identity of marksman and assassins in Season 7. But right now, this is another chapter in that same book. Carlteasy starting up the turtle. Lusty and Flaptizi, as well as Few. Wow, popping the meteor shower early on. Yelly Hayes still has the real world manipulation. Here comes James.
Oh,
Black
man,
Dragon
good
form
pick.
diving down onto Carlteasy. Pops the entropy. Here comes the dance floor.
Still gets
Yelly
it.
Hayes hits a few, pushing out BREN ESPORTS. First blood drawn by James. It may have taken a while, but he gets his man. Lusty taking down James. Here's the answer from Renegade, pushing BREN ESPORTS further back 1-for-1. Who won that exchange?
Actually, that should have been a BREN easy take there. But then taking out the turtle buff away from Carlteasy is actually a big deal. Not to mention, they're also closing up the gold gap pretty easily with 800 and change, just a little bit to spare here. So NXP definitely keeping a good grasp of the early game, which technically on paper they should be losing this, right? They should be losing the early game on paper. But for some reason, the Yi Sun Shin still farming very, very well. And again, names kind of slowing down a little bit because of that loss of the turtle buff.
And at the same time, BREN ESPORTS, after they took down that turtle, they got maximum energy shields from that gold lane on Rebo because Rebo never left. He just went in for the energy shields.
So technically it was a 4v5 in the turtle. They minimized their losses, and right now, that's where BREN is sitting. They're ahead 1,500, and it was all off of Rebo. So this is one of the richest AMs you're gonna see in Season 8.
No, definitely. And again, with changes to mechanics,
Oh.
we can expect the gold to be a little skewed here for some members of BREN ESPORTS, and giving a lot to the solo laners. Actually,
Let's
pretty
see.
big.
Rebo knows. Yaoi misses by a centimeter or 2. Rebo just watching. Nice try, he says. Get out of here, Tristan. And the rest of NEXPLAY EVOS rotate out. Flaptizi drawing a perimeter. James can't even get to his tier 1. Look at this. Carlteasy chipping away. Black Dragon form. Where you going, son? 3v1. Do they have an answer? It's
That's
too
a
much
lot.
damage. It's too much damage for James.
Ooh.
He's pushing them off with the Shaw energy. And Carlteasy still alive. What? Turret aggro control.
Yeah, and they also control the HP with the Revitalize there from Flaptizi. Very clutch coming in there. Upside though.
It's easy connection. I think BREN is just going to have to give this one up. So, yeah, I guess so far in the long run, given that it is a Nathan, they're trading out these short-term objectives for long-term gains, because right now they're keeping that lead.
Yeah, interesting to note here, by the way, on that Nathan, is that Counter-Strike first. Like, he's not really completing the boots right away. Just wants to go for pure damage and attack speed if he can. I think that's to compensate for the, you know, the loss of that really big additional damage modifier on Hunter's Knife.
And movement speed,
And
too.
Retribution, sorry.
And movement speed, too. I mean, as soon as he gets those hits on, the movement speed stacks up. So I guess he can catch up even as a marksman.
I guess so.
Yeah.
How do you like the changes here? Both of them actually are on marksman, but Yi Shin is more of an assassin marksman, right? So
Yeah.
he should enjoy that bonus.
I would say it's quite good for both NXPE and BREN Esports here. They need to get gold, but here comes the massacre.
Oh, Few survives with about 1 HP and a half. Flickering on out backwards. Here comes the artillery. The cavalry, that is. Circling by Lusty. Catches. Yelly Hayes. Rebo gets the final blow.
Pretty big take there for BREN.
Yeah.
That was so quick, like 0 to 100 real quick there. And I love that tenacity. I love that surprise factor you can do with a lineup like this. Like 1 second, you're the one being hunted down, which we saw was Few. Next second, you can turn it really quickly with so much damage that the target just gets surprised. Like, oh my god, where'd this damage come from?
Yeah, and Lusty is playing so efficiently right now. 6 minutes in, 100% kill participation. It might just be added right now.
Oh no, this is a 4v3. Not a good look. Made right now. Split second. Pause. Coming through. H2 saves his hide. Now James hunting down Rebo. Not a fight you want to pick. There's the meteor shower. There's the real world revelation put down by Yelly Hayes. They're hunting down Lusty. He's right here to the east. Survives, lets off a few wisps, and they disengage. Easy turtle take now for BREN.
Man, I'm not surprised. I was so surprising rather, because I was expecting all of them to back off right away. Like usually after like a pause, like everyone just backs off. No, they go for the fight, right? And again, the Rebo is doing his work here. He's a rich guy here for sure. So I'm looking at what I see here for BREN. They don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. And I think with this lineup, you just don't. Right?
Yeah.
You don't slow down. That's so important.
Oh, flapped easy. This is another bait. Pops to the Sans. Too much burst there. Lusty a little too late to save the younger. Is the younger of the TZ brothers right now? Circling Eagle. There's Few. Trying to pin one down with the meteor shower. Does not quite get anyone yet. For the first time in a while, BREN Esports could not respond. They're going to lose this tier 1.
That's surprisingly a very beautiful catch there. And such patience there from Yaoi. Really camped that bush out.
Oh, that crystal. Pinning down Lusty and Few. 2 in 1. The tip of the feathered airstrike. H2 getting hunted down by Flap TZ. Rollout canceled. And they are going to use Real Revelation. Pin him down. Make sure no more engages happen. Wow, NEXPLAY EVOS making moves.
I like the moves they're doing, and at the same time, I just want to question, like, what's up with BREN? They seem to be going non-stop, but they don't seem to be getting everything they want each and every time, man. They're slipping up a lot.
Oh! But underneath the turret, Rebo trades for James. What was that about? Revitalize left in by Flap TZ. They disengage 1 for 1. Was that a good trade?
I would say it's not bad. I feel like Yellow Haze is just doing a pretty good job here, and Rebo just wants that gold anyway. I think they don't even need those kills. They're just going for the turret damage as much as possible. As you can see, that turret on the mid lane is actually pretty... it's going to be very vulnerable later on.
I feel like this game will be based on who pulls the trigger first. NXPE does have that advantage mainly because of Yaoi, but BREN Esports, they're trying to deny that advantage by clearing out minion waves, taking objectives, and running away.
Yep, and also by having these odd angles. Right now, NEXPLAY EVOS thought they had it, but instead, after that quick turtle take, BREN Esports turns around. James says, I don't want none of this. The black dragon form already now at half dragon. Yelly Hayes with the counter go. There's a real revelation, but he's got 2 members on him. In front, down goes James. Down goes Yaoi, the 2 frontliners. Plus Yelly Hayes follows on through. Rebo is a madman. That's 3 for none.
Loving this so far. Backline support there.
Oh, no.
And as a great front line, they got a good duo.
Oh, the defense by NEXPLAY EVOS, gotta give it up to them. They're trying. They're trying. And they are successful, at least for tier 2.
Yeah, and that's what I'm liking here, at least. For NXP EVOS, they're doing their job. They're doing pretty good job of just keeping the tempo going. At least they're not letting BREN Esports go without a fight. Although at this point, BREN Esports definitely making use of that turtle buff. They are map controlling.
Oh,
Yaoi, though.
They finally get 1, but the Cauldron Inferno able to keep Rebo alive. Yaoi bursted down. The answer by Yelly Hayes. It's a little too much. That's a double kill by Carl TZ. James in the back line. Can't even take down Rebo. But the delay damage gets him. Shaw Energy coming on clutch. 1 for 1. Let's see. Kaltizi. Short of 1. He does.
close.
The switch up. The entropy active keeps him alive.
This is what I love about this name pick. Just so mobile right now compared to Yi Sun Shin.
The bait! The bait by Lusty shields up. H2 going on back. Renegade, he knows he can't pick this fight. And tier 2 goes down.
All right.
I just love how BREN Esports, they don't even have to fly with the Mathilda. They're gonna wait for Lusty to go down after his big flight with the Circling Eagle, then just drop down the damage themselves. They have the Meteor Shower coming in from Few, they have dives coming in from Rebo, and all the while Carl TZ is staying untouchable. Carl TZ has suffered only 2 deaths out of the 6 kills of NXPE, and this is so massive for BREN Esports because Carl TZ is playing a marksman that scales really well in the late game.
That is true. Again, I kind of have to question that. Maybe Lusty just flying with the Circling Eagle just to like mess people up. He doesn't really want to take anyone with him. He's trying to do the bait play so that Carl TZ can come in and wreak havoc here.
You know it, and I love it because none of this would be possible if these 2 side laners weren't so sustainable. This is literally a 2-man damage cannon from BREN Esports. It's just Few, and it's just Kaltizi.
Yeah, you can just throw Lusty there anywhere. Like, doesn't even matter. You still have a good front line with Flap TZ.
This is one way of using the patch.
And
Wow. Okay, that's a nice fence Flap TZ setting up there.
Yeah, he was pushing back 3 dudes.
Yeah. All on his lonesome. That's very interesting.
That's how far ahead BREN is, but the numbers will say otherwise. NEXPLAY EVOS is finding farm somewhere. I don't know where because this is a relatively breachable gap, like 3,000 gold between
yeah,
them.
definitely.
And they are losing mid turrets here, so
Yeah, map
that's
is
so
not
interesting.
map is not theirs at all. So where's this farm coming from?
Oh,
Man,
that'll have to
I feel
find
like
out.
they just farmed out efficiently early on, but Renegade.
Oh, the answer back to the Feathered Airstrike. Here comes the Meteor Shower. James is doing James things, cutting right through the core of BREN Esports. He backs out. Job must be done here because they canceled the Lord. Live to fight another day.
I think that was absolutely fine there. Again, I feel like they're not answering the bottom side very easily. There's still a big wave pushing up on that turret, so they
Oh.
might lose a turret for this. They keep going.
Close the gap for NEXPLAY EVOS, I guess. That is a push down bottom. Lord at about a 5th of its health.
Few.
Oh no! Kaltizi secures it, and Yaoi is in trouble. He goes down. Kaltizi gets him. Yelly Hayes puts up the real elimination, but he's got the 2 chunky boys on him. James is on a 1-man mission. Can he get Few? Answer might be no. Kaltizi takes him down.
On the other side, you've got James bullying free people. On the other side, you got Rebo doing the same thing to NXPE. That is definitely saying something for these XP laners. Our matchup is very, very well suited.
And what sucks all the more here is BREN Esports, they had NEXPLAY EVOS on both fronts.
So
They were winning both trades.
And
Yeah.
BREN, Rebo already getting season assist to 100. This might just be a massive push coming in from BREN. The timing on this Luminous Lord is insane.
On all fronts too, because look, there's a push up top. But there's Fuel getting shut down by H2. Might have been a little too deep. El Capitan. And right now they want more. Yaoi keeps him down. Rebo, can the GOAT survive this 5-man assault? H2 takes down